Video has us just driving through the day. Hey, we are going to start out of the gate, heading into the weekend with sort of an Olympic-sized game plan all our own, because the thing is, the teenagers come over, right? It's a holiday weekend for some school districts, and Valentine's Day too. You might end up with a teenage crew to entertain. But if you can pull out a case of water bottles from the pantry, you will have no fear. Studio 5 home and family life contributor Maria Eckersley has all of the details for teen entertainment that she calls, I love it, water bottle wars.
Woo, are you feeling it?
I'm feeling it. I mean, move over, Beijing. We are here.
Yeah, no, it's going to happen in your kitchen. Serious.
Okay, so a lot of parents probably have this, like, when the kids are coming over, like, what do I? Because you don't want to meddle too much, but you also want to give them something to do. You say this is the perfect solution.
Yes. What you don't want to do with teenagers is be too engaged, right? You don't want to over try. So for me, I find if you pull out a supply like a case of water bottles, it looks like you just kind of like threw this together, and teenagers jive with that. They love that feel. So
it's casual.
It's casual.
It's effortless.
Like,
I just have this case of water bottles sitting here. Now, the case of water bottles, that's it. That's the supply.
That's really it. Everything else you'll have in your pantry, in your office, everything else is on hand.
And so the idea here is just a series of games.
Yeah. Now, what's great about this is you could kind of break this up and do them throughout the weekend, or you could do a whole bunch all in a row. It's just sort of keep in your back pocket, like little, fun mom tips to keep in your back pocket.
What was your inspiration for this, the water bottle wars?
I mean, if you have teenagers, you know TikTok, right? And so there are a whole bunch of challenges on TikTok that I've been accumulating and then adapting for my own purposes, and that's where these come from.
I remember the water bottle flip, but you say there's much more trickery with the water bottle.
Oh, we have big things to do.
Okay, well, we have the perfect gentleman to help show it off. We're saying hi to Will and Sam. Your boys are here in studio. Hi, guys. You ready to show us how it's done?
Yeah.
Okay, we're ready to see it. Will is there in the blue, Sam's in the green. What's our first game, Maria?
Okay, this is a water bottle flip called Flip Side. Now, the goal here is they're trying to either move a positive prize or a negative consequence towards themselves or their opponent. So every time they land the bottle, they can choose if they want to move the prize closer to themselves or if they want to move the consequence closer to their opponent.
So the prize is the giant kiss. What's the consequence?
A chunk of a lemon. So they're just going to keep, and it's nice because you can, they just go. You don't have to, like, regulate it, and they just, as soon as they land, they get to move.
And the playing cards are just the steps?
Yeah, just the steps. So as soon as they get through all 6 cards, they can claim their prize.
Okay, that's so fun. Flip side. Next, the Plinko Plunge.
Oh, yes. Okay, it takes 2 seconds to set up. You're literally just throwing water bottles on your table, and then you want to elevate one side just a couple inches. So if you have a couple hardback books or something like that you could put under one side of your table.
Okay, we put the 2x4s down.
Yeah, perfect. And then the goal here is they're trying to get their ping pong ball to roll all the way through.
Stop. Was that Sam? Who got that? Sam? Yes.
Sam nailed it.
Sam, you said.
So if it's going to go off the table, they would get the negative consequence. So that's when they'd have a chunk of a lemon wedge or some negative.
This is a Price is Right game.
Yeah,
kind
exactly.
of, right?
It's a twist on Price is Right.
It was my favorite. I'd stay home sick from school. I'd watch The Price is Right and wish I could play Plinko. It was the best.
Yeah, that's the goal here. But they'll move through it pretty fast, and you want good prizes on the end to be, enticing enough.
Incentivizing. And that's the thing with teams, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. You do want some prizes or some motivation. All right, guys, looking good. Let's move to Steamroller. Tell us about Steamroller.
This is a family favorite. So this is a game where all you're taking is your countertop or your kitchen table, and you're going to lay down stripes of painter's tape and then create these zones. So some zones have a good prize and some have a negative consequence, and it gets pretty intense after a while, especially if you have something like Spam in one of the zones.
Need a fork for that one, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this. So the whole family could do this, really. I know we're targeting teenagers, but these are great family night games, too. What'd you get? Is it a lemon?
Spam.
Spam. Oh, darn it, Will. We're sorry. He took it like a man. Oh, okay. Super fun. Super fun. Let's do pause for a minute. We'll let the boys reset for our next set of games. I want to ask you about the prize factor because, as I mentioned, that's important, right? They want to play for something.
Yes, but at the same time, you don't want to overthink this because, again, teenagers, they don't want to feel like you've planned this for months.
We're not the smother mother.
No, no. So I like to grab weird things rather than particularly great things. So if you can find weird prizes that are like, we did a giant gummy worm once that was a big big, you know, like that's what a teenager wants to win.
Okay.
If you go to a store like Five Below, that's a great place to grab like really weird, odd items, and you just kind of want to have them on hand. For your negative consequences, I just pull stuff from my pantry.
The lemon, the Spam.
The Spam, anything that would, you know, like a little tablespoon of relish that they have to take down. Like, you just want like a little shock factor that happens.
Candy's always good, but the little, I like the challenge to find the quirky items that they'll be like, oh, this is cool, this is unexpected.
Exactly.
All right, our boys have reset, our players have reset. Let's talk about cut and run. This is a countdown game, right?
Yes, exactly.
So what's going to happen?
Basically, we've got dangling water bottles on either side of Sam's arms here, and the string is laying across his hands, and then you have a plate of something. You could put like conversation hearts, you could put whatever you want on there. His goal is to try and keep those pom-poms on that plate. So he has to count down from 10, and at any moment between 10 and 0, Will can snip the string. And if Sam can keep it steady, we're good to go.
All right, Sam,
Sam.
Count it down.
Okay,
10,
here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh, why are you making it close, though?
Oh, that was fun.
So then
just string.
Just string. You just do it over and over again, so then the next person would do it, and you just retie that same string back to the water bottles.
Okay.
You do it over and over.
All right, one more game. This is called Blindside, and we've got Harley coming in as kind of our grip operator. What's going to happen here, Maria?
Yeah, this is a new trend I'm spotting all over TikTok. So basically, you have a water bottle that's dangling from the middle. Usually it's from a ceiling, but I like it better on a curtain rod.
Uh-oh.
And the boys are blindfolded and have to dodge it. And whoever it hits first gets the negative consequence. Okay. Oh, Sam.
Whoa, whoa. So if you get hit, it's the lemon or the Spam or whatever it is.
And if you dodge it the whole time, then you get the prize.
Okay, now hold on. Why has it taken this long for us to use the masks as blindfolds? I'm just saying.
It's easy. I'm like, last night, I'm like, oh, wait.
We got this. We don't need the bandana fishing out of the 4th of July basket. We got this. All right, Blindside. Super fun. You guys, who won? Did we tally or was it just for fun today?
Just for fun, I think.
Okay, just for fun today. TV Pressure. Will, Sam, thanks so much. Maria, ultimate goal is just connection, right? We're having fun, we're talking, we're connecting.
Yeah, and everything's postable, right? Like any teenager could video this and post it on their social media, and that's important to them. So I feel like all these steps matter.
I love it. I love it. Where can we find instructions for your full list?
Well, we'll give you all of these on Instagram this week. So we'll post these, give you the rules and the supplies. If you follow me on Instagram, you can find it.
How do we connect?
It's Mech Mom Life.
Mech Mom Life on Instagram. She's always sharing fun stuff like this. Family games, family connection opportunities. So thank you.